Welcome to my channel. Today's video was supposed to be a very different video because just a few weeks ago I signed up for a marathon. I'm planning to run the Vermont City Marathon in May of 2025, and I wanted to film a happy video about being excited, preparing for the marathon, and what my thoughts were going into this season of training. But that's not what this video has become, because while I've been posting lots of running content the past few months, I've also been in a constant struggle with my body the last few months. I've had some mystery symptoms that I have not been able to figure out. It started at the end of August. I ran a half marathon, and from miles 4 all the way through to the end, my legs were just numb. It started in one leg and then it went to the other, and by the end I could barely feel my legs at all. And I thought, maybe it's a fluke, maybe my calf sleeves were a little too tight, maybe it was this, maybe it was that. I wasn't worried about it. I was just excited to close out summer training and start cross-country season. But it became a little more concerning when cross-country season started, meets started, and it didn't go away. And if you've never done cross-country, not being able to feel your legs is kind of a problem, because you need to have a really high level of control in order to be able to run cross-country efficiently and, be able to kick and adjust your form going up hills and all of that important stuff. And I was finding that I was just not able to do that. But I powered through because I'm on a team of 6 people, and we don't have time for, I don't know what's going on. Like, we don't have time for that. We don't have people for that. So I powered through cross-country season. But towards the end of the season, the middle and the end of the season, I decided to go to the doctor and start looking for some answers once I realized that this wasn't just a fluky thing that was going to go away, and it was actually a problem that I needed to dive deeper into to see what might be going on. So I had back x-rays, and then they shipped me off to the neurologist. The neurologist was basically like, yeah, I don't know, dude. And finally they sent me to a vascular surgeon who I just met with a few weeks ago, and I was finally diagnosed with popliteal artery entrapment syndrome. And basically what this is when I run, my calf muscles swell and compress my popliteal artery, which restricts blood flow to my legs. So that's what causes my legs to go numb. And it's kind of funny actually, because in doing research about this condition, I literally am the description. Like, I'm a young, long distance runner who's female, and that's like 90% of what this condition is it's young female distance runners. And so basically they told me my options were I can quit running, I can try and deal with it, or I can have surgery. And I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. It's hard because the surgery has, it's not a super long recovery time, but I'd probably be out for at least 6 to 8 weeks, and then it takes time to get back to where you were. It takes time before you can work up to the volume that you were at before. And I'm kind of a busy person, as noted by this channel, and how many gaps there are in my posting history, because I just get too busy and I don't have time. And I run I run in December, I run in March, I don't take time off. The last time I took more than 5 days off was probably in 7th grade. It's been a long time. And also I have track season coming up in just a few short months. I have my marathon coming up in just a few short months, and then I'm gonna basically be away doing college visits all summer, and then I come back and it's cross-country season, which is a scary thing to think about, because I'm literally I don't have time for this. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. The one thing I do know is I will not miss track season. If I get hit by a bus tomorrow, you will still see me running track this track season. I'm not. I have to. So, at least for the short term, this is just something that I have to deal with. But in the long term, I have to make some decisions about thinking about the short term versus the long term. And that's something that is difficult to kind of come to terms with, but we're working on it. And yeah, that's what's been going on. It is not what I was hoping for. I was hoping that they could just wave their magic wands and make all my problems go away, but unfortunately, sometimes that's just not how things happen. And I'm still gonna be pushing through it, working through it as best as I possibly can, and I'm still trying to have as positive as an outlook as possible going into this track season and going into my marathon, because those are two things that are incredibly important to me, especially now with this idea of surgery looming over my head. So yeah, more videos that hopefully will be a bit happier and more lighthearted are to come. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye!